Alrighty guys, this is gonna be a minimalist modded Space Engineers playthrough. We're gonna try our luck on surviving Mars, which means oxygen as an additional challenge along with food and whatever else. Some MES content on board, some quality of life stuff, and yeah, minimal commentary, no roleplay, just me versus the game. Fight. Here we go. I've tentatively called this Space Engineers Explore or Die. First thing we need to do, of course, is find some ice. Quicker we can find that, the better. Alright, smash. Bump that up a little bit. I think we'll go with 100. We'll go with double. Make things too easy. Silver, straight off. Alrighty, well, let's grab some of that. What do we got? Bit of silver, not much, and a lot of stone. But that's okay.
Inventory full.
Alright. Get you up in there. Get some processing going. Come back here. Where are you running off to? Right, as far as the mods go, I don't have a full list, but I will put one on the description. A mail is convenience. We are running Grind to Learn version 3, so that's going to make things interesting. I've noticed already we hardly know anything. So as usual, it's not so much a case of progression as, yeah, jolly good luck to you. We don't know. We need to find blocks, basically, and yeah, grind them down. Let's go. Got some silver. There's some silicon. Can't use that right now, off the bat, but we'll take a note of it. Silicon rock 1. Okay, onwards. What we need to find is some ice, and we'll just cover these greyish looking patches. Not really played much on Mars, so yeah, we're gonna need to not dilly-dally too much. We've got to get it. Oh, ice. Oh, bingo. Wow. Ice, magnesium. Alright, well, it looks like we can set up shop around here then. I'd say about here. Ice, magnesium, and some more silicon. Bang. Alright, well, first things first, because that is critical to survival. Let's get ourselves some ice. Discovered an independent contractor. Interesting.
Inventory full.
Okay, let's not fill up too much on that. We need space for stone because that's what's going to get us a little bit further forward. Magnesium is a little bit beyond our needs right now, and for some reason I can never quite drill a hole that lets me walk up and down. Independent contractor. Okay, that's these incoms up there. Okay, we got some ice on the go. Good, that means a bit of survival up front. Right, onwards. Now, if I can't even... Let's have a look at this for a moment. Let's get ourselves familiar with what's going on. So right now, as it stands, I can't even make blocks. So what if I grind light armor panel off there? Does that... Because I need to work out how this functions. Does that count as a number 4? No. Okay. Let's see. We've got some stuff up here. I've got a light armor block there. Okay. Now, so that counted. We've now learned that. We've also got the panel as well. Okay. I'm not sure what comes with what there. Okay, that means we could make a start with a base. Let's see, we've got sun coming up over there. No idea where it sits. Okay, we have a starting position. Number 5 would allow us to make a... number 5? Unknown technology. Oh, so we don't even know how to make an assembler and a refiner. Oh my. Oh, that is... Okay, I might have overdone it here then. Food. Let's see. We don't know how to make the food. Okay, well, we've got to explore, or indeed, we die. Because I got no way of making an algae farm. I've just realized there's no way to make an algae farm in this. Well, there goes that survival. I've also got the unknown signals turned off. Pirate relay posts. Pack that away. Interesting. Alright, well, let's keep going. This might be a rethink. We've got some iron here and a rock. Okay, we'll just keep a note of that and move on. There's no point in actually gathering any right now. Even that silver I gathered, because we've got no way of processing it. We simply must find stuff and things. I believe a GPS signal may be available to me. So we can create a mark for that and see where that is. There's also this one here that's just appeared. MMTK17. 2.9 kilometers. Okay, and that RTSB is that's 60 kilometers away, so it might not even be on the planet. Okay, we have a target. Ah, some cobalt. Okay, that's that could be convenient. Let's see. Cobalt rock. Okay. Onwards. The thing is, food is going to force us to kind of rush forth a little bit. We could go for the old drill on the front ordinarily, but in this particular case, we have no ability to craft the drill until we find one to take apart. I'm getting mixed signals here. It's entirely possible that they could be hostile. Let's see, we've got to be careful because we're going to be within range. Let's get up to the top of this ridge and take it from there. Okay, handbrake on. Oops, let's see. There should be weaponry. We do have a bit of food. Okay. Let's see. Oh wait, number one. And let's see, weapons. At least we can use our gun. Right. No time like the present. Wreck detected. Nothing shooting at me yet. What is this? It's suspiciously gun-shaped. Because it is a Gatling gun. So by rights, that should mean that I now know how to make a Gatling gun, right? Yes, okay, I like this. Custom turret controller as well. Okay, the battery, that's going to be supremely handy. So yeah, here we go, we're on a roll. There's a vehicle there stuck in the ground. Okay, some tools. Huh, a rover. But that's good because that's a whole bunch of things we can also smash to pieces. Okay, let's have a look in this building. We've got some initial shelter for the night or for the storms. What are you? Atmospheric thruster. Wow. Okay. Alright. Remote control. Oh, you know what? We really need to find a storage box. Because I don't really want to cannibalize my a grinder. Wow, that is fortuitous. Okay,
Inventory full.
conveyor sorter. Okay, let's go get the car and bring it over. Okay, so GPSP. Oh, what are we even going to call this? We're just going to call this old rusty barn. Okay. Let's get back to our little slim chance of survival. Yeah, so again, essentially, we have to, in order to learn stuff, we've got to grind stuff down. That's the only way. But we've been very lucky so far. It's getting on of an evening. And there's ice right here. My goodness. Okay. That is, that's rather good. GPS, planetary ice at Rusty Barn. Okay, we'll worry about clearing that up later. Oops, let's not hit anything. Steady. Okay, let's have a look at the lights on here and give them a bit of a bump. Okay, that'll do for now. Okay, and we don't have to use our own energy too much. Okay. Conveyor sorter. Beam block. Another remote control. Now, one of the key questions is also going to be whether we want to secure a place like this, make it airtight, whether that's of great use to us or not. Because without storage, a lot of lovely components in this.
Inventory full.
Full. Okay, yeah, we're going to have a distinct storage issue here. Oh heavens, that's a glorious sight, isn't it? Okay, so right now we can't make any cargo containers. Can we make a connector? No. Can make conveyors. Alright, so we've got not a lot. What we could do is... Okay, we definitely want to grind down the stuff on that other vehicle. Let's see what we can mess about with here. Definitely want to keep those. We want to keep all of this, really. Ammo, I suppose, is disposable. You're about as full as you can be. Is there anything else on here that I can use? Hydrogen tank, no. Okay, there's the cockpit, I guess. Cockpit storage. Looks like we've got as much in there as we can. Okay. Alright, if we grind this down, I can see a connector. That's a good start. Oh, snap. I don't think we can actually rescue this vehicle. No real benefit to that, but what we could do is certainly we can grind down that. So let's see, connector is now possible for me. And yes, we can get this cargo container.
Full.
Not going to worry about the inventory full.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay. Right, we don't want to waste those pieces.
Inventory full.
Okay, but what we can do is we can immediately make ourselves a cargo container. Let's see, can we snap one of these on? Just throw that on the back of the rover for now. Okay. As much out of here as we can. What do we need? We need... Let's throw these tubes and these grids down for a moment. Okay. We can get this online. There we go. Okay. Ow, that's hurting. Struck by a chunk of ice. Some power cells is a fantastic win. Here we go, we can make a beacon. Or an antenna rather. Decoys. Neat. Small battery. Timer block. Another small battery. These people here, you are not going to be very happy with me. H2O2 generator. Bingo. Okay, that... oh, and we got a free bottle out of that. Okay, now we're talking. Let's see, there's a wheel piece there if I can get to it. Decoy we've done. Cockpit.
Inventory full.
Okay, now we have access to a cockpit. There's a nice looking gun there. Okay, we've got to watch our health. Ow. Just as I say that. An air vent, okay. Small battery. AI control module, okay. We'll learn that. Very good. Spotlight, excellent. I want to learn these wheels. It looks like... There, I think we just learned the wheels, yes. Okay, that means if we get stuck... Ow! Bloody ice. Well, we couldn't have been much luckier if our name was Splitsy. Now we can make the freight box. Okay, the problem with this is, yeah, it's pretty low down. So what we'd want to do, put another set of wheels on there. Oh, off to a pretty solid start though, gotta say. 4,000 kilometers away, not interested in you. Wreck detector ping. Ah. Okay. Well, here we would be able to generate hydrogen and oxygen. Yeah, I think if we get a set of wheels on there, we could also... I mean, we could even patch this place up. Turn these into some sort of actually functioning gate. Probably couldn't build a gate. Okay, we can make storage shelf. Beam blocks. Yeah, we could get a roof over our heads. And then we could explore again in the morning. I wonder what these other buildings are over here. Let's see how cumbersome we are with this extra protrusion. What's going on over here? Take those. Bed. Are you kidding me? Desk. Lockers. Now I think that means I wouldn't ordinarily be able to tie that back up again. Okay. So
Inventory full.
we know how to make
Inventory
that.
full.
And let's get ourselves that bed. And we can sleep off this weather and the night. Goodness. Goodness me. Okay. Solid. Okay, yeah, that's giving us all the clues we need about extending our wheelbase a bit. Okay, how are we doing on storage? Pretty darn full. Alright, wheelbase. Let's see, from this level, we'll try and do something similar to what they've got there. So let's set up another bar. One of those. What does that actually attach to? The underside of there, that's weird. Okay. So, wheel suspension, 3x3, right?
Low health.
Ow! Ooh, get it back in the buggy. Damn this weather. Put the bed down. Okay, I have an idea. Let's take these barn doors off. See if we can get our vehicle into here. I'm not sure if it's wide enough. Okay. Ow! Literally about to get back in there. Because then we can work on the vehicle. In relative safety. I don't know if it's going to be wide enough actually. I have to take that whole front off. Oh, maybe. Oh no, I think that'll go. This is where things all go horribly wrong. Okay, that'll do. It's kind of silly that we have to use our jetpack to go in and out though. Okay, where were we at? We were trying to put one of these wheels on here. Why is that the same as that? 3 by 3? Maybe we have to lift this up. That looks way larger than that, one has to say. No, that's not at all what I tried to grab. Short wheel suspension, 3 by 3.
Meteor storm inbound.
Yeah, I kind of need to jack this up, but I'm not sure how I can go about doing that. Well, I know how I can go about doing that. Can I build a piston? I can already build a piston. Okay. Interesting. Top piston parts. Let's see if we put a block here. Oh my god. And we grab a piston and try and put you under there. Like so. Gonna have to be careful we're not gonna bang the... Okay, so do I have enough? Oh, I'm missing a motor? Now that you would think we'd... Oh, there we go, we do have it. Just couldn't carry it. Okay. So let's grab you and say... Wait, I've made a mistake. Because I've missed a piece. I need a magnetic plate. I don't know how to make a magnetic plate. Ah, foiled. Foil. I thought I had it in the bag. But I don't think... Ooh, that's dodgy. That is... But I'll take it. Oh, that is very dodgy. Okay, so let's see. It's on this one, I think. Kind of hard for me to see. And like that. Okay, so you're at the same height, right? And then if I stand off to the side a bit like this, and I say, add wheel. There we go. Ah. It's working. Now, would I have enough pieces to build this? That's the next question. And can I build 2 of them? Here we got one. Okay. One thing we don't want to do with you is any kind of steering. In fact, what we've got to do is probably just copy what's on here. Like so. And sure enough, paste it on there. There we go. Now they're identical. And now we go for the other side. Okay. Seems to work. Number 4, like that. Number 5, like that. Number 6, like that. Okay, and then grabbing one of these, putting them on there. I think that's the right way up. How can I tell? There's 3 notches at the top. Yes. Okay. Okay, that bit's done. Add wheel, that bit's done. Unbelievable. Okay, now I assume that you're going to be the same as that, and then you want to reverse. Great. Ah. Excellent. Well, we now have more comfortable traversal. Right, this could probably go on the side somewhere in case we flip over. So, I'm a little bit surprised we got away with that. Okay. Yeah, once we get a mag plate in place, we can sort that out. For now, we'll just put it on the side. You never know, in a pinch it might help us. Okay. Whew. Alright, we're not yet at a point where we have to worry about energy generation.
Inventory full.
Take some more spare
Inventory
parts.
full.
Oh, you're full. Okay. Okay. Now, we don't have oxygen here. In the environment, we could potentially put the H2 generator, or I'm wondering how we go about putting a bed on. Whether we should do that. Oh, I made it over without the We're almost, yeah. So right now we don't know how to make the refinery or the assembler without finding one. So we've definitely got to keep exploring. There's almost no point in putting down a base unless we were desperate for energy. We could, however, leave some of these spare parts here and come back to them. Those power cells could be dab handy. Yeah, I think I want to take those with me. And the metal grids will be handy as well.
Inventory full.
Okay, alright, well, that was a waste of time. Alright, let's carry on exploring. Now, let's see. What, do we have any groups here? No. So these rear wheels... So these front ones should be steering. I'm wondering that these are rights and lefts. I do hope that's not going to make any difference. But we have pasted in the settings, so I think we'll be okay. Now we can carry a bit more weight without rolling over so easily. Okay, incom over there. Now, next problem is, where do we even head in the dark? I think we might be better off. Let's clean some of this stuff up. So we're going to rename this to the Rusty Barn. Now we've got actually 2 points here, but anyway. Might be worthwhile trying to actually fix this up. That's a window though, that's not going to help in terms of... Or it could seal up, I suppose. Is it just... I don't know how to make those. Oh well, there's an easy way to solve that.
Full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, let's slap another one of those on. I think maybe what we do is we do actually seal ourselves in a little bit here. Can't get it from that side. This could take some of the initial pressure off. Another storm, you see. I'll get to those. Construction computers. Can I get any of that stuff? Yeah. Nearly. Okay. The rest of the wall is in pretty good order. The roof's a mess. Let's empty some of this stuff out of our pockets again. I think we're actually short those bits of equipment. Yeah. We might get some more from here.
Low health.
Oh my goodness. Why does it look like my rover is sliding slowly down, surely down the hill? Okay. I think I might have used a few things up. So it's just these small tubes. I wonder if I can actually make those or not. Let's get in the car before we get injured. Can't produce those, okay. So without finding an assembler, we're going to be in a fair bit of trouble. Okay. What have you got on here?
Low health.
What? I got hit in here? Well, That was so much for that being sealed up. Rude. Nope. I want it to be inside there, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's take stock. What have we learned? Do we know anything about the algae or the food production? No. Farm plots. Ah, okay, only because of that mod. Yeah, we'll ignore that for now. So we could put a bed down and we'd just have to rely on our okay, if I get in up on the roof it should put me back out here again. Yeah, okay. So we could try to put a bed down. Bed. A narrow one. That's half blocks. So it will let me put one there, but I feel like something's going to go bangity bangity. Oh, there we go, on top of that shelf. Well, why not? Ow! Why do I no longer have enough to make the bed? Let's see. Number 7. Can I not? I can't get that in there. Maybe it's a bunch
full.
of these things. Oh, it's the small steel tubes that I've used to fix up the windows. Ah. Are there any in the piston? There are. Maybe, okay.
Inventory full.
Oh my goodness. Construction computers. That's I'm not trying to fix you up. I'm trying to fix you up. Construction components. 2 of 4. 6 of 10. Ah. What about what's in this spare wheel? Oh, okay, some of the things I need.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Please don't be dropping on the floor. That's so close. 2 more steel tubes. Do you have any small steel tubes? No, you have large steel tubes. Where can I get small steel tubes from? What about the ladder? What do you have in you? You have some small steel tubes.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
I need to get stuff.
Inventory full. Inventory
Give
full.
me the tubes. Why don't you give me the tubes, you cruel creature? Displays.
Inventory full.
You really? We have no displays? Wait, can I make displays? I can. I have displays. I just have no space to pick them up. Okay. Back we go to doing that up again. Then we grab... Where's the displays? Oh, huzzah. Okay. Oh, block not powered! Small battery time. Very small battery. Can I... Oh, I can't make a small battery? I've literally... Okay. Block not powered. Can I... Oh, you won't... Of course you won't, without a rotor and all that kind of jazz. Ah, wait, could I have built the bed? Okay, never mind. It was a valiant effort was made. Could I have built the bed on... I don't think you can build a bed on a small... No, there's no such thing. Okay. Ah, well, it was a wonderful dream. Okay. We put away as much as we can.
Inventory full.
Yeah, let's what we could do is we could put a power. We could put a do I know how to make a wind turbine? I do not. Nope. Solar panel? No. Hydrogen engine? No. No, I have no I have no means of generating power beyond batteries. Is it worth wasting a battery on this? I don't think so. I think we just go for it. Alright, we just got to keep looking for signals, man. Yeah. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to put my battery on my bar so I can keep an eye on it. Although that's probably going to make me nervous as we go, but whatever. Okay, we're off. We can't really see where we're going. Yeah. I don't even know if it's worth taking back some of those tubes from these windows. That we put in.
Inventory
They seem to be
full.
quite hard to get hold of. Okay, we've got to explore or die. I don't know if I want to go into a valley. Rather stay up on top. Now, without a means of generating power, this is going to be quite a desperate survival circumstance. Gremlin assault. Right, well, we've been fairly lucky so far. We just keep going. Silicon rock. I suppose what we could do, we could have thrown some more stone in the back to process. Oh, something glowing in the distance. Trying to avoid going too quickly. Found some nickel. We found a lookout tower. Let's head towards what's on fire. Well, it might not be on fire. It could just be lit up by electric lights. Yeah, maybe it's not a fire. What, pray tell, are you? Curious. Okay, some thrusters. Maybe some bits and bobs we can learn here. Would be great if you had an assembler on board. I'm not gonna lie. But you don't look like you're gonna be so lucky for me. We can definitely... Oh, we can learn about a door. Guess that's handy. And a conveyor. I'm not sure if we have conveyors yet. Oh, we do. Okay. Well, okay. There's something over there. Window sleep.
Inventory full.
Yeah, okay, well, we're just going to learn that, even if we lose the pieces. What have I got that I could throw away? Not a lot. Well.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Could this be a better... Can't be better than the barn, really, can it? Here we're just learning, I guess. It's another conveyor. That's a hydrogen thruster. We don't know hydrogen thrusters yet, so that would be a boon as well.
Inventory full.
Going down this door.
Full. Inventory 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 full.
Okay, so we know the doors now. What a waste of components, though, eh? I'm wondering if I could put some of those freight boxes on top. I could make another container out the back and take a bit of a risk. We could, shall we try? Let's chuck another one on. Okay, I need those computers I saw over here that drop down. Some of you were computers. It was up there. Typical. Okay. One more computer.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Of course there's no computer there. Can I produce a computer? I can. If I had a tiny bit of stone.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Well, that really is a tiny bit of stone. Yeah.
Inventory full.
Okay, we're gonna get around this. I'm gonna throw that out. We'll throw out some of that bulletproof glass. Is pretty heavy.
Inventory Inventory full. Inventory full.
Oh. Production. Have you not got enough stone? Where did that stone go? Oh. I think I've overestimated.
Inventory full.
My horse, my kingdom for a bloody computer. There was no space to produce the bloody thing. Okay. Computers. Wait, I have computers all along.
Inventory full.
Marvelous. Oh. Okay, let's hope though with that longer wheelbase that we've got enough support for all that. Okay, we can now grab all of that equipment. Very good. Let's grab one of those hydrogen thrusters.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Alright, we've learned that now. Okay. Now we can explore the rest of the wreck. So hydrogen thrusters are now accessible to us. Okay, good. There's a lot of metal here. It's not really realistic that we could think about getting this off the ground. I think that would be crazy. Are there any other things here that would benefit us? A door? What are you? You're a connector. Oh. We could nab some power off of this. We move this to the ground floor. Yeah. We move this to the ground. Ooh dear, that was a long drop. Okay, so I have an idea. We're going to need 2 connectors. Actually, we could put a bed down on that ship while it still has power. That'll be pretty smart. So we've got one of those, and then over here, where's a good spot to put one of the, just anywhere. Let's put it at the end here so we can drive up to it. Is that going to be, if we put it underneath? Can't do that. Here, I think the ground is a bit lower. Okay. Okay, very good. Now this. Motors. There we go. Great. Okay, so we're going to drop you down here. Like that. We'll call you Rover for now. Okay, let's see if we can get these things hooked up. It's ridiculously elongated now. It needs even more wheels. Okay. Let's see if we get lucky here. First try. Oh, there we go. Let's put this on here. Okay. Number 9. There we have our rover connected up. I'll leave it on auto for a second because I need to check the how much power is left. The battery's in pretty good state. Oh. Well, it's not my battery, but can I take from it? That's a good question. I guess... Do I know how to make a hacking computer? No. Okay. If I put a bed down on this place, would I... well, hang on, first things first. Let's see. Can we charge our batteries off of this one? We can. So that's good. So even if we can't control it with access denied, we can deplete it to our own benefit. We could add another battery onto our vehicle. I don't know if the weight, I don't know if it would be worth it. It's almost not worth building the bed now. It's going to be daylight before we get much benefit from it. Okay, well, we have well, we've been quite lucky so far finding a beacon in the dark, as it were. Just a pity this wreck doesn't have anything more to it. If we were in a position where we were just building up and if we could run some power to it. That's not where we're at right now. I know what we could do though is we know we could keep the position of it. Swip, shipwreck, 1. Mostly scrap, hydro, thrusters. Okay, so we know that it's more or less just scrap metal, but at least we know we can come back and find it, should we need to.
Meteor storm inbound.
Oh my god, get into cover. We still have to keep exploring or we'll die of starvation. You know what I might do is I might pop up into the air once these meteors are gone. They better not hit us. Get myself under the cover of that wreck, perhaps. Meteors? No meteors. Okay. False alarm, Amy. I think what we might do is I might go up in the air and just see if there's anything else illuminated. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, a few minerals around here as well. Probably some more ice. Alright, if we're fully charged, which we are, then I guess we set off. No point hanging around here. Let's head towards where the sun was coming. Where was the sun coming up? I thought we saw it. Don't know. Okay, we'll keep heading this way. What's that over there? Possibly more salvage. Gold in them there hills. And silver again, okay. could approach that. We could approach that lookout tower, but if it's hostile, I don't fancy our chances. We could potentially have access to either an assembler, maybe a refinery. I don't know if we really want to be picking fights right now. That wreck was quite a good find in the night like that. A lot of silver in this place. Food is what's going to get us. Gold everywhere around here. Gold and silver is good to know though, because we can get ourselves a oh, there's a little lip there. Avoid that. Some other signal has just appeared. Let's have a look. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where's that one then? 2.65, okay. Picking up another rogue antenna signal. Let's investigate. Some more magnesium. I have half a mind to throw this silver out, but as soon as I do, we'll find a refinery, and then I'll be... I mean, it's not like we've got anywhere to build up a... Firstly, it's not like there's a lack of silver around here, and secondly, it's not like we're building a medical room anytime soon. There's some nickel over here. I've not seen too many signs of nickel, so I'm going to quickly make a note of that. See what we find over here. Getting a little bit hungry. Careful. Oh, another smashed up old settlement. Another barn configuration. Okay, let's have a look around. What have you got for me, little box? Tools. Another connector with another storage container. Can't get into that. Okay, similar to last find. In terms of that vehicle, some more wheels. Another medium cargo container. Plenty of bits and bobs. Now what we've got to get really lucky is to find something that has a refinery or ideally an assembler in it. There's another bed. More lockers. Okay, more computers. More of these small tubes. Construction components. Ah, Clang Cola. I don't mind if I do. Refreshing. Another little turret over here. And another battery underneath. Useless though. Okay. Wait, is that an interior turret? I don't know if I've got that. I do now. Ah, and some more ammo for our rifle. Okay, good. What have you got? Metal grids, girders, some more motors. So we could potentially think about putting some thrusters onto our vehicle, but we'd have to use hydrogen. So we'd have to get the H2 generator on here as well. Well, we've got the... Can that do the job? I'm not sure if that can do the job. What's over here? Another atmospheric thruster, another remote control. I don't know if flying at this point is actually beneficial as such. Okay, so this is just another barn with a whole load of goodies. So let's mark this down as a GPS planet rusty barn. No, let's give it a different name. So thruster barn. Okay. And carry on, because without an assembler I don't think all these other goodies are going to serve us all that well. I'm curious about whether would hydrogen thrusters, these little ones, would these actually work? So they need a big... Okay, so we could use one of those in terms of forward thrust. If I put that on there... So we have got a small hydrogen tank, but what we don't have is a H2O2 generator. Can I make one of those? H2. Ah, we can, because we found one. And we do have this modular access to... So we could slap one on the vehicle. We could slap one on there and generate... let's see. This is kind of crazy. Okay. So we could we'd have to pipe it up to the sides like that. I don't know how heavy that is, if that's going to make us too top heavy. So if I slap that on there, okay, and then gonna have to well, I could access it from down here like that, and we could put some ice in there. Okay, so that works. And then if we connect it up, what's the gravity here like? 0.9. Okay, so we need maybe not so much downward thrust. So our small conveyor like that, and then I think we just hook him up here. So these tubes are cheaper. So this is definitely going to be function over form. like that. One of those. Okay, I need some more bits. Like that. Oh. Then we go one more pipe in a T-junction here. Like that. Okay. Okay. I still don't know if it's a good idea to be air cav at this stage. But we've got some possibilities here. Okay. And then, oh, that one there. Okay, so, and then what I'll do is I'll take another one of those and throw him there, if I could. Okay, right, let's have a think about this then. So we could get left, right. We gotta go forward thrust. Like that. We could just build them off of there. Let's see if we get forward. Left, right. And then of course stopping power. And then we need lift. Okay.
Inventory full.
Okay.
Energy low.
Oh dear. Okay, getting a bit hungry as well. But this could certainly speed things up for us in terms of travel. They could also expedite our perishing. They will of course also mean that we need a lot more ice. Okay. Okay, so we've got forward, backward, left, right. Then we need oops, not that. Let's see, where are we going to put downward thrust? What if we go with cheapest chips? Like that. And then off here, a downward one. Like that, and have... Can I get a thruster under there without ripping that wheel off? Can certainly try. We could put it here actually. I don't want it too near the connector though. Also have no idea how much thrust we need to get off the ground even. Okay, so that's one. I'll turn you off. I've got to turn all of these off. Okay, and then we got the same design on the other side. Oh dear, here's the bit where we're gonna... So, part of the reason I embarked on this here was because with all this scrap lying around, we might get what we need from all this debris. Like so. Okay, so that's that one piped in. Take that off. Okay, so we've got 2 lifts. That's not going to be enough for these 2 tiddlers. 2 lifts. And 1 left, 1 right, 1 forward, 1 back. Let's see what that does first of all. Firstly, hydrogen off, off, off. Okay, small hydrogen tank, 100% filled. Okay, inventory, ice. Okay, we've got a little bit. So hydrogen thrusters into a group. Hydrogen thrusters rover all. I'm sure there's at least one person screaming at me about how silly an idea this is. On off. Okay. So if I turn those on, it doesn't matter what I do, we're not lifting off. Okay. So turn those back off again, put the brake back on. Okay. So definitely can't lift off with just that, which is fine. And now we need to work out, so what I could do is, I should have made that a, should have made that a T. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll change this like that. We will make that a T-junction. Like so. And here we'll make this just a normal box. One of those. Like that, okay. And then number 4, we'll put one of those there and one of those there. And then we take this one away. Change that. T-junction. At least these are pretty cheap to produce with what we found so far. Can we get 2 more engines on? That's the question. And will 4 be enough to get us off the ground of these tiddlers? What it might do is get us out of a pinch if we get into some sort of awkward valley or steep incline that we can't make it up. Okay. Grab you, grab that. Almost there. 2 large steel tubes, okay. You probably gonna have some in here for me somewhere. More steel tubes. Large steel tubes I'm looking for. Nope. Okay, I know where there'll be some inside that place. You didn't have any. Oh, you've got some. Oh, that's excellent. More off-road wheels. It's almost
Inventory full.
makes me wonder if that's another vehicle stuck under the sand. Okay, we've doubled up now. Let's try this again. Hydrogen. Oops, not that. Save. Okay. Number 6, number 1. Huzzah! Okay. We can now hover, but we burn through our fuel like nobody's business. Okay. Alright, well. At least we can achieve flight. If not very efficiently. Is there any more of this stuff that would be of use for us? Okay, so what we need to do is we still need to find an assembler. I wonder, actually solar panels could be a win. Or at least a solar panel. What have you got? Motors, great. Bulletproof glass, good. Okay. All helpful. A solar panel. Well, we don't know how to make a solar panel yet, though, do we? So we need to be lucky and find one. Okay, so it's back to exploring. Good. Then what we're not going to be extravagant and fly unless we see something that we absolutely must have. I think what we could do is add another battery at this point. We might have enough about us to get another battery on board. Because just having the one... let's see. Can I get that under the belly there? Not really. Kinda, sorta. But having it on the belly, it's going to take a bit of a buffeting, perhaps, without any plating underneath. We could put one on here in place of the ladder, or not. Oh, not in front of the... okay, I need steel plates. I have steel plates, okay. That should be safe. It's a heavy thing, so I don't really want a battery up there if I can avoid it. I'd rather have them lower. But the problem with that is how. Well, you know what? It does kind of sit there quite well, so we'll go with that for now. There. A little bit more energy, even if we can't charge it up yet. Okay, and if we find... we could actually go back to that other base. And... that derelict, that wreck. If we went back to that... construction computers. Okay. We could go back to that wreck and get more energy for that battery. Not quite sure. No, we're not always getting these batteries back, so there's a bit of luck there. Or finding them in the various boxes. Okay. Right, let's keep rolling. Storm kicking up. But yeah. I guess I'm heading this way. Further away from where we've been. I'm wondering if I should go and get a charge up. What's this over here? Okay, more magnesium. There's another rock. Iron, okay. No use to me yet. We could grab a bit more ice while we're here. But is there any point in just filling up on ice? I might throw that silver away, you know. I could swap that silver for ice. It's probably more valuable at this point. Really? Go away. You really want to be taken with? I'm kind of surprised actually that ice is so readily available to us. It's incredibly helpful. Okay. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. More rocks. Yeah, like silver just everywhere. So there's absolutely no real benefit to carrying any with us right now since we can't use it, can't process it. Nickel. Yeah, we need to keep finding places that will have hopefully equipment that we can utilize. We're not in any position to get into a fight. So attacking those unruly sorts up there is unfortunately out of the question. Rocks. So we went there. That was the thruster barn. Got the rusty barn. Unidentified signal. Gremlin approaching installation. Okay. Let's have a look. What did that say? Wreck detector ping. And an unidentified signal. Where are they? Oh, I think that wreck detector might be back where we just came from. Yeah. Okay, oh, and unidentified is that thing over there. Okay, not worried about that. Okay, well, let's turn that off for a minute and keep going. I think I want to go towards Atom Heart Station. We're pretty heavy, 35,000 kilos. See what, these hydrogen thrusters though, even these little ones, they pack a punch. They're I'm surprised as 4 of those got us off the ground quite comfortably. Yeah, we need to find another place to smash up. I wonder if I should have taken that. I wonder if I should have taken that thing apart. That wreck fully. Taken the antenna. Getting a little bit hungry. We still have no means to feed. See what's over this ridge. I don't want to get too close to that place. Oh my god, look at the size of that station. They would absolutely wreck us. Oh my goodness. Nope, that would be our death. Game over, man. Game over. Okay, let's hold up here for a moment. Let's have a look. We might have to go back to that wreck that we found. Yeah, let's give those a wide berth. Let's circle back this way, and worst case we'll go back to that second barn. Second or third, I can't remember now. Second, the thruster barn. Goodness. Yep. Not attacking that. Now there's that lookout tower that we saw. It's 11 kilometers away now. We could risk a little bit of flight. I'm a bit worried that we might not come down as well as we go up. We could try adding on some more thrusters.
Storm inbound.
Oh. What's that over there? Those trees or are those wind turbines? Wait, if those are wind turbines, oh, we're heading that way. We would be very lucky. Power generation. Could be a mirage. So let's not get overexcited. Also, let's not roll or anything. Can you imagine it if those are wind turbines? What are they? They look like power pylons. Somewhat ironic if these are power pylons, but we've got no means of generating. What the? There's a... That's that. That is a helicopter. What? What ancient wizardry is this? Is it functioning? Okay. Okay, helicopter pylons. What on earth? Oh, wow. That is amazeballs. Not functional, but highly amusing. Cylinder. So there must be a rotor going on in here somewhere. One would assume. There's an ore detector. Okay. We do not yet know about rotors. So that could be amazing. Mag plates! Mag plate and rotor. Oh my goodness. And if only there was power generation here. This is... Wow, this almost makes me want to put this back together. I'd like put thrusters on this and fly around with this. Almost. Oh, I'd love... This would be great. I can't blueprint it because I don't own it. And I can't I can't hack it. Oh, what a pity. Unknown technology, neon tubes, yeah, okay. Oh, wow. Amazing. Alright, well, unfortunately... Whoa! I didn't see that happening. Guess we're not saving that. Okay, well now we know about rotors. So that's cool. Oh, let's just see. Rotor? Yes. We can now produce rotors. This is going to give us an ore detector. Excellent. Yeah, we might as well get these neon thingies. Was that an event controller? I think it was. It was. We've got an event controller now. Okay. Beacon. Does that give us antenna as well? It does. And we've got the old ore detector. Okay. Alright. See that there isn't anything else hidden in here. I don't think so. I'll take that. Small battery. Defensive AI combat piece. Okay. That'll come in handy. AI flight model. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, I think that's all the functional parts. Great little model that was. Okay. I don't think there's anything that useful up here. Some neon tubes. Well, now we know that. Yeah, wow. Fancy looking for power and then stumbling across this. Alright. Now, onwards. None of this is going to save us if we starve to death. Let's have a peck of kelp crisps. We don't know how to make a camera. Absolutely amazing. Random starts, best starts. $37,000 now. Yeah, I think we'll loop back around and we'll head to that shipwreck and charge up our batteries over there. Now let's see from up here. Are there any other exciting things? No. Not immediately. Let's keep going. What time is it? Middle of the day, alright. We have time. Well, that was quite the thing to find. I would have loved it if that helicopter worked. Not really the atmosphere for it. Nothing there. Could risk it and go up for a little burst in the air and have a look. Actually, I could just take my jetpack. That would be safer. What's my bottle look like? 100%? Okay. We've gotten pretty darn lucky though getting the H2O2. The only problem we have, we've even got ice, we've got everything. The only thing we don't have is the means of food production. And we haven't been lucky enough to find any food lying around yet either. We have all the materials we could want probably to make what we need. This is taking us back towards the thruster barn and beyond that the shipwreck. Yeah, okay. Right, let's go this way. Kind of done a big circle, big loop. Now the way I see this going is, if we die for whatever reason, it's game over, man. And that includes starvation. It's a permadeath. And when it happens, we'll start again. Somewhere else. Could try attacking that lookout tower, but we'd have to do it on foot with our assault rifle with very limited ammo. I'm not altogether convinced that it would even be worth it. Like what we would get from, If we knew it had an assembler, for example, but that's, you know, an observation, a lookout tower, it's not that likely. It's not like it's a processing or repair plant or something. Let's clean up some of these symbols a bit, shall we? We're going... We're going to the shipwreck and the thruster barn. And we'll keep those other symbols on because I'm not sure when they go away. We've actually come around in such a manner that we're going to be closer to the shipwreck. So we're going to forego the thruster barn. I suppose what we could do is we could build up some storage at that barn, and we could take one of the storage off. We could significantly lower our weight, and then we could go for a fly much further, right? A cunning plan is formulating in my mind. I'm definitely utilizing this battery that's here, I think, is a good idea, good help for us. If we end up with two mostly or even fully charged batteries on board our vehicle, that's going to up our survival chances significantly. But yeah, if we fly around with much less weight, we can cover greater distances and maybe come across some scrapyards or some other shipwrecks that might have a assembler and refinery on them. That's what we need. We also need to find either a solar panel or a wind turbine. Either of those would be a huge blessing upon us. Okay. So gently does it. Yeah. So what I could do is I could jump out here. We could take that connector off. We can put another storage box on here. Most probably. And we could just shore this up a little bit. Let's do that. Maybe even put a bed down because, you know, then we've got shelter, haven't we? If I take that away, this half block, and I make you a full block, like so, and then let's make this a little bit more rigid. Like so. Okay, ideas formulating. That doesn't matter. So, number 8 storage box. Let's see if we've got enough pieces for this. That's not what I wanted. Let's try that again. Okay, storage box. Okay, now connector. Okay. And eventually we might even be able to get this thing to lift off and just have a mobile base. Ah, that would be a dream. Okay, so here we go. We're going to call you connector mobile base. We're going to really over-egg it as if we've already made it. Okay, and then first off we can reverse up here a bit. Too far off to the side there. That's probably good. There the colours change, nice. Okay, lock onto there. Charge up the rover batteries. Check our inventory. And connect to mobile base so it's orange is the colour. Small cargo container. So we'll just start dropping off a bunch of this. Okay, now that's pretty awesome. Oh, we've still got more to go. Excellent. The only thing we'll have to be careful of there is we won't have any of this useful gear on us as we're moving around. So, number 7 to to put the batteries back on, disconnect. Oh, and of course now I foxed myself because I was going to take one of these boxes off, but that would mean redoing all of that rambunctiousness, which I don't know if I mean, worst case, we know we can fly, so we've gone from 37,000 to 21,000. Okay, so that's pretty solid. I think we'll just leave the vehicle for now as it is. Lock that up, charge those batteries, and fully depleted in 10 minutes. Fully charged in 5 seconds. We'll put in 55 minutes, okay. It's not going to last. Wait, why are you not on recharge? Oh, I didn't update the batteries. I did not update the batteries. So, battery. Rover battery. Rover battery. To put these two into a group. Rover batteries. All. Save. And then change my thing here to a group. Recharge on off. There we go. Okay. Slowly charging. You're on recharge, you're on recharge, you're fully recharged in 30 minutes, you're done. So the only problem we have is that we are draining this battery. A little bit important, but it's better that we have the batteries on board our boat than on this place, I guess. The storage will potentially still work. Okay, I think that's a good place. We're still desperately looking for some food. Food generation and power generation. But I think that's as good a place as any to say toodle pip for now. Yeah. So, it's good night from Mars. Wish us well.